Good morning, class 10. Welcome once again in math period. Today we are still in coordinate geometry and we have learned distance formula. Distance formula is the formula by which we can find the distance between the 2 points if we know the coordinates of those points. Now we are in second topic, that is section formula. Section formula, today I will try to derive what are the formulas, section formula, and what are the uses, how can you use this formula in this is chapter 7 or 8, 6. तो उसमें हम उसके सेक्शन फार्मूला का फार्मूला वो क्वेश्चन we will try to solve. Now you see these are the two axes, x-axis and y-axis, and A and B are 2 points. So AB is the distance, coordinates of A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. A point on AB, a point P on AB such that this AB line segment is divided in the ratio m1 is to m2, m1 by m2. Now this point P, whose coordinates are x and y, you have to find the point, you have to find the coordinates of the point which divides this AB line segment whose end point coordinates are x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now we have drawn BT, PS and AR perpendicular on x-axis. Now we have drawn AQ perpendicular on PX and PC perpendicular on BT. We are getting these two triangles, PAQ and PBC. Now these two triangles are similar. How can you say? How can you say these two are similar? Okay, in these two triangles, this is a right angle, and see these are perpendicular. So all the perpendiculars, जितना भी हम perpendicular line खींचे हैं इसमें, so all the perpendiculars are parallel. If all the perpendicular lines are drawn on the line segment, so these are parallel and this is the transversal. So this angle is equal to this corresponding angles. And so these two triangles are similar by a criteria. And if triangles are similar, corresponding side will be proportional according to the theorem. So PA by PB, AQ by PC and PQ by BC. Now you see, now we find the values of this PA, BP and AQ and PC and PQ and BC. AQ you see, AQ here. तो AQ is equal to क्या लिख सकते हैं? AQ is equal to RS. ये this is the rectangle RS and RS is equal to OS minus OR. OS minus OR. OS का मतलब ये देखिए ये तो OS ये है, तो इसका कोऑर्डिनेट है x, तो x minus x1. OS ये the distance of the point from y, that is called abscissa, and that is x, and OR that is x1. So AQ is equal to x minus x. Now you see PS. PS का वैल्यू क्या आएगा? PS So PS is equal to ST, no, PC. This is PC. So PC is equal to ST, opposite sides of rectangle. And ST means OT minus OS. OT minus OS. OT, ये देखिए ये कहा जाएगा यहाँ, ये हो जाएगा कि ये x2 है, ये इसका ये भी कोऑर्डिनेट्स है x2 और माइनस OS means OS इसका कोऑर्डिनेट हमारे हैं x2 minus x. PQ is equal to PQ is equal to लिख सकते हैं PS minus QX, PS minus QX और QX is equal to AR. उसके जगह में लिख दिए. इधर क्यों लाए हैं? क्योंकि इसका कोऑर्डिनेट मान we don't know the coordinates of point Q, so QS is equal to AR and this will be Y minus Y1. Similarly, BC you see, BC means BT minus CT, BT minus CT and CT is equal to PX. और BT कितना हो गया? सॉरी, हाँ BT. तो BT देखिए, ये BT जो है ये डिस्टेंस यहाँ से है, इसको कहते हैं कोऑर्डिनेट्स. सो दैट इज Y एंड PX. तो PS देखिए इसका क्या हो गया? PS माइनस AR. तो PS हो गया Y और ये देखें ये PS माइनस AR और AR यहाँ देखिए AR दिया हुआ है कितना? ये AR यानी यहाँ से डिस्टेंस, इसको करेंगे Y1. सिमिलरली ये भी हो जाएगा B2 Y2 माइनस Y. नाउ यू सी दिस रेशियो इज M1 M2 सपोर्ट करते हैं M1 by M2 is equal to PA by PB. AQ by PC. तो AQ by PC देखें, AQ by PC. AQ दिया हुआ ये निकला है and PC we have found. So this upon this is equal to PQ by BS. PQ we have got Y minus Y1 and BC by 2 minus 1. So this is equal to this is equal to this. Now by taking these two, if you multiply, cross multiply, you can get x is equal to this, and for this, from this, you cross multiply y is equal to this. इसी को कहते हैं section formula. So section formula is the formula in which we can find the coordinates of a point when this point divides a line segment joining two points whose coordinates are given, and in this we have found this is called derivation. So इसमें x और y coordinates of the point which is dividing this line segment in some ratio M1 by M2. Yeah, M1 ratio x2 coordinates of the point B and M2 another point x coordinate M1 plus M2. So this is the formula. This formula is called section formula. इसी को हम section formula के नाम से जानते हैं, and this is a very important in coordinate geometry. So I re-explain in few words. Suppose A and B are 2 points whose coordinates are x1, y1, x2, y2, and a point P on AB anywhere. If you take a point P on AB, this AB will be divided in the ratio AP is to PB. AP is to PB. And PA is equal to PA by PB. Yes, PA by PB. Now you see we have got BT PS and A are perpendicular on x-axis, and we have drawn AQ and PC perpendiculars on PS and BT respectively. Now these two triangles, we can prove them they are similar because these two are angle 90 degree perpendiculars, and these two perpendiculars, and these are also perpendiculars. So all these two sides PC and AQ will be parallel. So corresponding angles will be equal. So two angles of this triangle, two angles of this triangle are equal, and therefore these two triangles are similar. And if the triangles are similar, I have explained in the geometry chapter. If triangles are similar, corresponding sides are proportional. A by BP, AQ by PC, EQ by PC. Now you see, PA by BP, we have suppose the ratio M1 by M2, M1 by M2. Now AQ को देखिए हम सिंप्लीफाई कर रहे हैं. AQ is equal to, you see, AQ, here is AQ. AQ, yeah, AQ means RS, दोनों इक्वल है. और RS भी can write OS minus OR. तो OS का मतलब ये क्या है, इसका पॉइंट ये एक्सिस X, और OR ये हो गया, इसका कितना है X1. Similarly, PC का वैल्यू भी उसी तरह से PC, you see, PC means ST and ST means OT minus OS. OT minus OS. OT देखिए ये OT तो क्या हो गया Y, और OS क्या हो गया OT हो गया ये X2, और OS कितना हो गया, OS हो गया 1. ये हो गया इसका. उसी तरह से हम चार ये जो इसका तो मालूम है कि ये M1 by M2, और इसको हम निकाल दिए, इसको भी निकाल दिए, और this is equal to this. अब इन दोनों को लेकर हम बनाएंगे. तो by cross multiply, how do you get? You can get x is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 plus M1 plus M2, and y is equal to M1 by 2 plus M2 by 1 upon M1 plus M2. This is known as section formula in coordinate geometry, and it helps to find the coordinates of a point which dividing the line segment joining the two points whose coordinates are given. So इसको सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं, इसको देखिए, इसको बता देते हैं, इसको क्रॉस इंटू कर लेते हैं. M2x माइनस M2x1, और इसी करके क्या हो जाएगा M1x2 माइनस M1x. x वाले को इधर ले आते हैं, या इसको इधर ले जाते हैं, इसको इधर ले जाते हैं. तो M2x प्लस M1x, क्योंकि x का वैल्यू निकालना है, तो इसको रहने देते हैं, तो इसको इधर लाएंगे, प्लस हो जाएगा M2x1. ये x कॉमन कर लीजिए, M2 plus M1, and this is M1x2 plus M2x1. X is equal to M1x2 plus M2x1 upon M1 plus M2, M2 plus M1 or M2 plus M1, don't enter. And similarly, we can find the value of y from this by cross multiplying and simplifying. We are getting the values of x and y. So this is the derivation of section formula. So you will try to solve the questions of exercise 7.2, and then you will contact me to ask any doubt of this chapter in this exercise. And here I would like to remind area of triangle in coordinate geometry that has been treated. So not in the syllabus for the coming exam, So section formula, and you will try to solve 7.2 and you will solve, and if you can't, you will contact me. Thank you and have a nice day.